Each animal phylum has a unique organization of particular body structures that is often referred to as a body plan. The body plan includes the levels of organization, body symmetry, patterns of embryological development, segmentation, cephalization, and limb formation. We'll talk about each of these in a different. The features of animal body plans provide scientists with the information for building the cladogram or phylogenetic tree of animals. A cladogram is a branching, hierarchical classification system that presents hypotheses based on shared similarities and differences in living species, similar evidence from the fossil record, and comparative genomic studies. The cladogram shown here presents scientists' current understanding of relationships among animal phyla. Animal phyla are typically defined according to adult body plans and patterns of embryological development. For example, the body plan of the phylum Arthropoda includes bilateral symmetry, segmentation, and cephalization. All animals are multicellular, however, they all have evolved from a common single-celled animal ancestor. Where do you think that single-celled animal ancestor should be included on this cladogram? It should be included at the bottom or at the root of the cladogram because common ancestors are lower on the cladogram. What characteristic do all of the animal groups have in common? Well, they're all multicellular. We can see that because we can identify common characteristic, the derived character of multicellularity before the first branch of the cladogram. How many of the phyla have tissues organized into organs, and how do you determine this? Well, we find organs derived, the organ trait derived at this point in the evolutionary history of animals. So everything above this point has organs. It's only those groups that have 3 germ layers that have organs, and that evolved about the same time as bilateral symmetry and cephalization. So we see there are 15, if you count the various branches, you'll find 15 phyla that have tissues organized into organs. All groups to the right of echinoderms, this is an echinoderm, a sea star. All groups to the right of echinoderms are members of the same phyla, Chordata. Every phylum has a unique combination of ancient traits inherited from its ancestors and new traits found only in that particular phylum. Although it may be tempting to think of a cladogram as a story about improvements from one phylum to the next over time, that is not the case. The complicated body systems of vertebrates are not necessarily better than the so-called simpler systems of invertebrates. Any body system found in living animals functions well enough to enable those animals to survive and reproduce.